website right now and download my free course on alternate picking mastery. It contains 5 essential exercises that will take you to alternate picking mastery faster than you can imagine. And then I've included my method of how to lay out a practice plan in just 1 to 2 minutes that will absolutely boost your results like nothing you ever tried before. So go download it right now. It's free. Hey, another comment that I really am very grateful I received. And again, there's no mockery in this. It's just interesting questions that comes out of not the frustration necessarily, but the confusion about what this is really about. Because the question goes something like this, because I'm talking about the top level. I'm talking about reaching for the top level. I'm talking about, setting a goal and then going for it, like out of the ordinary, like out of mediocrity, out of intermediate or beginner. And he asked, but what is the top level anyway? Music is about emotions. And any beginner who practices enough can learn to express that with 2 chords. And all that is, I hope you know, what is the top level? Where is it anyway? And any beginner can, learn to do that with 2 chords because music is about emotions. Yes, but you have to freaking build the tools that you use in order to express emotion. Just take the same question, right? Again, I'm just getting a little heated about this. It's not like I'm putting anybody down, but I'm getting heated about it because I used to have these questions in my head myself. And then when you figure out, it's like, oh, right? And then you get intense about it afterwards, right? But let's take the same question and talk about language because it's exactly the same thing. Learning to talk and express yourself. What I'm saying now is about emotion. No, it's about logic, Klaus. If this was about logic, I could just speak like this and it would be all about the information but I'm not talking because it's about emotion. It's important, right? And the same thing goes for music. It has a content when it comes to notes and rhythm. That's the digital concept. And then it has emotion, expression. Loud, fast, silent, and, all kinds of little features of the music expresses or do not express emotion. The same thing goes for language. So in order for me to be able to express myself, I have to learn the freaking language, and I have to learn to talk it and speak it like it was the easiest thing in the world. I remember trying to do this, talk to you through the camera in English, and not, searching for the words all the time. And that totally and severely impaired my ability to express emotions. Because every time there's a word you don't know what is, you kind of stop. The whole flow of things is ruined completely. And the same thing goes for music. And it's true that any beginner who really masters 2 chords can express and the rhythm and the whole thing with the everything, right? Can express emotion. But then you're not a beginner anymore. This whole thing is about making music so easy that you can start expressing emotions. And it's like people think there's a conflict between mastery and music. It's like, oh, you're all about, getting, you want to be so good and you're not thinking about the emotions? So you want to be so good at speaking, but you're not thinking about the emotional aspect of it? What the are you talking about? Right? I'm learning to speak. I'm learning to master the language so I can convey and communicate emotions. And without mastery of the language, I cannot. Period. Right? So there's no either or. It just is of course, right? This makes total sense. Once you just put the pieces together, right, in your head, right? But so we really need to stop the discussion between, oh, you're just into speed. Oh, of course I'm into speed. I want to be able to have as big a room as possible, as many words as possible to express myself with. Some people can express themselves with a very small vocabulary. Right? Some people need a lot of words. I like a lot of words. So I like to have a lot of nuances to everything I say. So the more the merrier. And it's always been like that. And the same thing goes for guitar. That doesn't mean that if you say, okay, I just want to learn the blues scale, I just want to play the blues or whatever style I'm focused on, and I want to learn to express myself with those 6 notes at a maximum level and master all the little details, and playing very fast is not something I'm into because I rarely want to choose that. And if I want to express that emotion, I can just go, right? That's totally okay too. But you still have to build those skills to a level of mastery, to a top level. There is no, and you can say, what is the top level? It's different for everyone. But as far as skills and what particular skills you want to learn at what level. But when I'm talking mastery, the definition is so simple. If you're playing 2 notes with mastery, it means that they're so easy to play, like breathing in and out. The second you have any trouble playing them, and you have a lot of headroom, right? You want to have it be so easy that you can eat, sleep while you do it, or smoke or whatever, drive a car. Seriously. Because when it's that easy, then you can start focusing on the expression, the details. And you're not really focused, you're not thinking about it. You're basically just using the skills that are totally, and every guitar player with mastery knows what I'm talking about, right? You don't want to be searching for that bend. You want to be searching for the note. You don't want to have any trouble playing any of the stuff you're playing. You want to have to be so easy that you can just lean back and just speak like I'm doing now. I'm not thinking about each individual word. There's just a string of information, a string of emotions that comes out of me, expression, right? And the same thing goes for guitar. That's the level of mastery. And you might be playing very slowly. You might be playing very few notes and have very few tools, but you need to master them. That's the top level. And there's no conflict between mastery and emotion. Subscribe for more free videos. Do it. Do it now. Do it.